Good afternoon. The storm passed. We had some heavy winds, but very little rain, which we could have used. Actually, a lot of. Guess I shouldn't complain when I have a lot of figs getting ripe. Nothing worse than rain during the harvest. This will be a short video. I'm just going to pick a yellow long neck, which is perfectly ripe. I've eaten a couple off here, and this is a beauty. Wow. That is a real beauty. That is a beauty. Let's see here. Maybe I can, let me see if I can't get out my trusty knife and make an impossible cut here. It's not going to be easy. Okay, let's see. Be nice not to butcher one and squish it all the heck, which is my usual MO. There we go. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. That is a beauty. Yellow longneck. What a vibrant tree. You can see it just produces all the way up the branches, and it will produce for the rest of the summer, right on up until the fall. I wanted to get this on video, so for my own records, I hope you're enjoying it too. Let's give this a taste. It's a beauty. Let's take another look at that. Wow. This is why I grow figs. Where could you ever go to a supermarket? You can go buy apples, you can go buy peaches, cherries, pineapples, anything you want practically, but where would you ever go get a beautiful, beautiful yellow long neck like that? What a privilege it is to grow figs, and a joy. Here I have a Italian honey Latarula fig, main crops that are getting ripe now. This only has another day to go. I've eaten a lot of Breba off of that, and they were delicious. Last night, I picked 7 beautiful Smith, and I picked 4 or 5 in the daytime. They're just getting ripe so quickly, and there's some more ripe ones here now, as you can see. And I will be here tomorrow to pick them bright and early. The only varieties, I have my figs in here now because of the storm, and unfortunately I'll have to carry them all out again tomorrow. The only main crop figs that haven't ripened yet are, oh, that's a nice ripe one there, that Rondi Bordeaux, and another nice one, are Italian 258 here. Magnificent tree, beautiful tree. Genovese Nero. This is the Genovese. This is the Italian 258. They haven't ripened, and my Black Madeira. And one other, not to be remiss, the always dependably late Battaglia Green, or Adriatics. All of the Adriatics are a bit late, as you know, many of you know. This one's loaded with fruit, as it was last year, and they did ripen in time to enjoy them. They were delicious. Adriatic figs are delicious. They're among the very top tasty figs in the world. So make this short. Let me just give this a little taste. This is a treat. This is great. This is great. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this tastes like. I'm excited. Can you tell? Mmm. Mmm. Oh, no kidding. That's the best yellow long neck I've ever grown. Mmm. Yellow long neck and I go back a long way. Back when I was very good friends with Danny Yakir. Someday I'll talk about my great friend, my deceased friend Danny. He was one of the greatest fig men of all times. He really was a great, great man from Israel. He came to America to visit me 3 times. We exchanged fig varieties. And one of the ones I gave him, which you can see in my video, Fig Varieties of the World, on Lou Monte's figs. One of the varieties I gave him, which wasn't called yellow long neck then, which came from George Emmerich, and it was a UC Davis hybrid, experimental hybrid. I exchanged that with Danny Yakir back in around 2002 or 3, and he grew it. We called it half-pound Breva because I was doing late experiments at the time. This story's too long to tell. And we actually got the tree to make some very, very large Breva, which characteristically it does not do. And so we just dubbed it half-pound Breva. You can see it in the video. But it was from the discoverer of this, the person who distributed this fig. I knew him personally. He was a good friend of mine, actually. We were buddies back there when there was still some snail mail, but we were texting back and forth. It was brand new. George Emmerich, a great guy, great gentleman, and he sent me cuttings of what is now called yellow long neck. The story goes a lot longer, and I won't tell it at this point. But let me just have a bite of this other side. It's a big fig. Hold on one second. This truly is much more delicious than I thought it was last year. This is a wonderful tasting fig. This is one of the best honey figs I've eaten. Gosh, this flies up to just about in the top 2 or 3 figs. This is a great fig. Yellow long neck. This is a great one. And I love the tree. It's just so vigorous and so healthy. And I feed it well. I feed it plenty. I give it plenty of water. And wow, it's returned the favors. I can just tell you that. I can't wait to eat the rest of these. This is just delicious. If you've got extra room in your collection, add yellow long neck. Well, thank you for visiting. Hopefully there won't be any more storms, any more windstorms. August the 1st. Beautiful. Looking out into the field way in the back, I can see deer out there. I see the geese. I don't know if you can see them, but they've been flying in the field. I'll try and zoom. I don't think it'll work. A large flock of geese just flew in, settling in for the night, just like I'm going to do right about now. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.